What's up, guys? My name is Dave Richmond with Whitetail Obsession Outdoors. Today I want to give you 10 facts, 9 or 10, 11, something like that. I made a list on my phone of all the important questions that I've had over the past 5 years from using the product. As you guys know, I'm a huge advocate for this. Right now we're standing in a beautiful sunflower patch here that we're using to just build the soil with organic matter and all that stuff. But anyway, we're going to jump right into Antler Grow, and you guys can mix in the Farmer's Touch NPK as well with the Antler Grow. It works hand in hand together. You don't have to do it both. You can do one or the other. I like using the Antler Grow, and if I'm going to mix the NPK, I mix the NPK with the Antler Grow and spray as a in a package together. Tip or fact number 1 about Antler Grow is it's always 1 ounce per gallon of water. So 1 ounce of Antler Grow or 1 ounce of NPK mixed together, 1 and 1, to 1 gallon of water. The only time you want to vary that is on very young, tender plants that are still 3, 4, 5 inches tall. Just cut that back to a 1/2 ounce per gallon of water. Natural browse that's there, all the year round, that type of vegetation can handle more than, say, a tender food plot. So if you get that first lush of spring, you can go ahead and spray all that browse with that 1 ounce per gallon of water. Food plot wise, since the plants are newly established, young and tender and palatable, if they're short, cut that back to a 1/2 ounce. If they're fully above 6, 7, 8 inches tall, then you can hit it with that full 1 ounce per gallon of water. It's very potent stuff. Tip or fact number 2 is Antler Grow already has a sticker and surfactant in the Antler Grow mixed together with a patented process on how they make it. No other company can do it. No other company can figure this out. But Antler Technologies have done this. It's the sticker on there holds it to the plant for longer periods of time. It cannot be washed off. The surfactant actually loosens the pores of the plant to allow the product to be ingested inside of that plant. It goes down through the leaves, down to the stem, roots, and it never leaves that plant. The more you spray, the higher the nutritional value builds in that plant, and then the plant can use that over time as fuel. So say your first lush of spring, you're spraying all the browse. Those plants have been dormant all winter, up until spring, and when they start budding out, leafing out, it's using a lot of energy, a lot of fuel to become a leaf. So when you spray that, it's just going to suck those nutrients right in to the plant and distribute it through the leaves and then give it to the wildlife. Tip or fact number 3 is it cannot be washed off, and that goes back to tip number 2 is it already has a sticker in it. Okay, that sticker holds it to that plant. The company Antler Technologies uses a sticker called Argosy. It's the best sticker that you can buy. You can actually get that from them. I think if you call or email Antler Grow, they may be able to sell that to you if you're looking for a good sticker. But that's what they use, and they already put into the Antler Grow. So it can rain 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later, 4, 5 minutes later, and it cannot be washed off. You'll see the sheen when it dries on that plant. It almost dries within a couple minutes. So it can rain. I've personally done it in the rain myself. I don't recommend that, but you can do it. There's just certain things that you have to vary a little bit. Jeff, they do it all the time, but you can do it in the rain. I don't recommend that to the general public. General public, spray early morning, late afternoon, 1 ounce per gallon of water, right before rain, right after a rain, doesn't matter. It can rain 2 minutes later and you're good to go. Tip or fact number 4 is Antler Grow is legal in pretty much all states. I think it's like 47 states it's legal in. So in states that you can't bait, you can't dump stuff on the ground, Antler Grow is 100% legal in that state. And the reason behind that is each state has an ag license that Antler Grow gets through that for that state. So that's they have that license for that state, so therefore you can use it. You can use it in the off season. You can use it during hunting season. I spray around my bow stands of vegetation. You guys seen if you watch the videos, on Whitetail Obsession Outdoors, we spray right before climbing into the tree. Not only is it attractive by the smell, it's also attractive by sticking to that plant, creating a more healthier, palatable plant. Okay, moving on to the next tip or fact is that Antler Grow has been tested various times through plant tissue analysis. So let's say you were to spray these sunflowers behind me here, or let's just say you wanted to test this sunflower, before even spraying, doing anything with it. You guys can send that to a lab and have tissue analysis done on it, and it'll tell you the mineral content. There's dozens of different nutritional things that you can test for: magnesium, potassium, like everything, sulfur. You can get that tested through the tissue analysis. Now let's say you get that tested and just say for whatever reason it comes back at 10% protein. Spray this. A week later, 30 days later, send it out and get tested again, and you'll see the numbers on the tissue analysis up. It ups the digestible proteins, which basically means it makes it more available to the deer, more sticks to the ribs. It makes that plant more palatable. The minerals go up in the plant, everything goes up. You guys can see that through plant tissue analysis. They distribute this. We've been to the Harrisburg Hunting Show many times. We have charts, plant tissue analysis. If you want charts for that, they do it in the dairy industry, food plot world. You guys can email Antler Grow and it will send you tissue analysis, or you can do it yourself. It's not that it's not that expensive. We've done it here. We've done it. I mean, they do it all across the country. So if you want proof that it works, I mean, you'll see it as soon as you use it. You'll see that the wildlife is attracted to that area because it's more palatable. It makes a more nutritious plant. But if you want to go a step further, get a plant tissue analysis. Next tip or fact is you guys can pretty much use anything that you want to spray this stuff. You guys can see here we're using a 24-gallon ATV sprayer. I just used the battery off the four-wheeler, and we have two little Boominator nozzles in the back here that shoot out probably 15 feet on each side. We go through, back and forth. We can cover an acre, with about 24 gallons of water, and goes back to it 1 ounce per gallon of water. I mix 24 ounces of Antler Grow, 24 ounces of NPK in this sprayer, and we spray. Now you can use those little 1.5 gallon or 1 gallon little hand pump sprayers. You can use a 4-gallon backpack sprayer. Now a tip on the backpack sprayer is I used the regular hand pump one for years. Well, I got tired of pumping the hand pump sprayer, so I invested in a battery powered backpack sprayer, and it's literally the best thing that I've ever bought money on. I think you can get them on Amazon for about 120 bucks. I think there's several different ones, but the one I have is made by Chapin. Very good product to use if you're out here spraying all the time. You can use herbicides in it as well, but I just use it for spraying Antler Grow. When it gets closer to that season, bow season, opening day, I'll start narrowing down spraying with the backpack sprayer. I'll spray all the browse around the stand. I'll spray a little bit of the food plot, but you can use that for various things around your house, whatever, but it's a good investment. Check it out. I think it varies, 120, 150 bucks, but take care of it, clean it out. It'll last you a long time. Tip or fact is that Antler Grow will not clog your sprayers, your pumps, anything like that. There's a lot of products out there that you have to, it's like a powder you mix with water, and you got to do this. You got to do all kinds of different stuff to even use it, and then it doesn't all dissolve. It sinks to the bottom of the tank, so it's not mixed properly, and it's just a very poor product. Antler Grow is a liquid concentrate, so everything's together in that concentrate. It doesn't break down. It doesn't when you mix it up in the water, if you let it sit, you won't see nothing sitting at the bottom of the tank because it didn't dissolve. It's already dissolved. It's already mixed together into a concentrate. So every ounce that you spray, it's all the same, if that makes sense. So it will not clog your sprayers. Now obviously with anything you want to wash them out with some water, a little bit of dish soap, whatever kind of cleaner you use on your tanks, but it will not clog any of your tips. Boom sprayers used on big ag, on your big tractors spraying hundreds, thousands of acres, it will not clog your sprayer. Now another tip or fact is that Antler Grow is 100% micronutrients. There is zero fertilizer in this product. Now there are other companies out there that sell 100% micronutrients, but the difference is, there's a lot of differences, the way it's mixed, the patented process, the way that the minerals and everything are chelated. I can't really explain chelated to you. too much because I'm not a scientist, but I understand it. It's just hard to explain, but they are chelated.
Right, it's not available. So when you chelate something,
Right.
and you spray it on the plant, that makes it 100% available.
What is chelated?
Chelated means claw. It just means we wrap a chemical around the metal ion to ensure that no matter what it's mixed with or how it's applied,
Right.
it will not fall out of solution, and you won't have a problem in your spray tank.
So this package makes it where any plant in the country can have all the nutrition it needs.
Right, that's
Which,
exactly right.
in the deer world, you are what you eat.
Right,
So if you're eating a healthy plant, you're going to have a healthy body.
right. That's the whole idea behind agriculture.
Which makes it better, you know. If you want to know more, you know, you can research it, Google it, call Antler Go, talk to them about it, but they'll explain to you what the chelated means and why it makes it better. But it's 100% micronutrients, no fertilizer. And like I said, there's a lot of companies out there that sell that. And the major difference is, one, it's chelated, you know, the way it's made and everything like that. But the major thing is it already has a sticker and surfactant in it on the building process. So when they're building this and they're mixing it in tanks, it takes a couple days to make, they already add that sticker and surfactant in there, so it cannot be washed off. And they do sell a fertilizer, because a lot of people I've seen on social media that, you know, they'll go in these forums and stuff and say, hey, have you guys used that Antler Grow fertilizer? Well, you have to be more specific, because Antler Grow is not a fertilizer. Antler Grow is micronutrients, is what we're spraying here today. Now the fertilizer side of the company is Farmer's Touch. It's under the same company, just different brands. You have the Farmer's Touch NPK, which is a 100% fertilizer. Then you have the Antler Grow, which is 100% micronutrients. Another tip or fact is, I personally do not know how to make Antler Grow. And this is funny because, you know, because I'm friends with Jeff and I work, you know, with different parts of the company and things like that, that everybody always emails me, hey Dave, how do you make Antler Grow? Well, I have no clue. All I know is they take micronutrients, you know, a solid or granular, and they turn it into a liquid concentrate with a sticker and surfactant. I've seen all the data, the plant tissue analysis before and after spraying. That's all I know. It takes like 2 or 3 days to mix, and they got to heat it up, cool it down, heat it up, cool it down. That's all I know. I don't know I have no other clue on how it's made other than that. There's only like 3, 4, maybe 5 people in the world that know how to make this. I am not one. So if you email me and ask me questions, I have no idea. Now, if you made it this far, the last fact, it's not really a tip, it's more of a fact that I'm going to give you, is that I've been using Antler Grow. I think this is the 5th year, okay? I am not on Antler Grow's payroll. I do not get paid to work with the company. I don't get paid to promote it. I don't get paid at all. I use the product. I made good friends with Jeff, the company, friends. Outside of that, I don't get paid for this, because there's a lot of people that'll say, oh, you're just another one of them guys. Not me personally, but you know, I used to get that sometimes. Oh, you're just another guy, you know, you're getting paid to promote a product. Well, guess what? I don't get paid by it, okay? I spend not all of my money, but I spend a lot of money, okay, just to spray. You know, sometimes I'm driving 4, 5, 6 hours just to spray. I'm using my gas, my time. I'm using I had to do all kinds of stuff to spray. I've had to buy pumps to pump water out of a creek. I've had to buy garden hoses. I've had to buy extra pumps because the pumps burn up. I've had to buy tanks. I've had to buy backpack sprayers. You know, nobody's buying it for me. I 100% solely believe in this product because it actually works. I've seen the data through my own personal experiences with it. I will promote this till I'm blue in the face, because it's such a powerful tool, not only for the attractability part, but the nutritional value part of it by making plants more palatable, more nutritious. So yeah, I promote them. I might get some product here and there for promoting it. I made friends with Jeff. We do things together. The company is great, and the customer service is the other piece of the puzzle. Is Jeff will go above and beyond customer service. if there's a mistake, guess what? It's going to be fixed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Before I even was good friends with Jeff, customer service, I just noticed personally, the way he talks to people, how he helps people. If they have a problem, you can't control, shipping, UPS, FedEx, whatever they use. You can't control that. There's issues. A box might get damaged. Well, guess what? No questions. You have an issue, you call the company and they handle it like that. No questions asked. So the customer service part is by far just amazing. For whatever reason, I will always use Antler Grow as long as it's on this planet. I will buy it, I will use it, I will promote it, I'll use it on my own properties. I will spray for people that want things sprayed. They do land management, consulting. I do that as well. We spray, different areas. We go out, Jeff goes out, create a habitat plan with spraying and mowing and bush hogging and food plots and hinge cutting and hack and squirt methods and just general, tree stand placements and things. So again, I am not on the payroll. I use it because I 100% believe in it. Like I said, I spend lots of my own money just to get this done because I know that it's a powerful tool, and I know it can be a powerful tool for you guys as well.